But let's be honest, back in that time there wasn't any purification process, so this entire process was actually a natural process. What makes me say that? Because uh, we know this thing that the flowing water, let's say the river water is also known as sweet water. So whatever the water is flowing, it's known as the pure water. Yes, it might have some germs, some bacteria, some contamination, which needed to get purified. However, this was happening for them in a very natural way. So yes, because these qanats and these small water canals lines were underground, and because they were covered with these caves and rocks and everything, so they were not getting contaminated with any contaminants like chemicals or any air pollution from outside. And also, of course, when it's not in direct contact with the sunlight, so how can it evaporate at the same time? So it was all natural thing which was working. And see, it was a really natural system, that how it was actually working in a way. And in the video which we when we watched that in the classroom, so in the video it was clearly they were clearly stating, it was an archaeologist, he was clearly stating that it took 10 or 15 something years for them not to just dig in vertical way, but also to dig in this horizontal way. If you can see my cursor, my mouse, so they dug this in a vertical way, and then they dug it into a horizontal way by making actually the passage for the water to actually drain to where they actually wanted to drain. So mother whale. So now let's try to understand this cross section picture. First, this tells about the mother whale, the main water source for the Qanat. Okay, this was the first one. Shafts allow access to Qanat channels for repair and maintenance. Qanat channel carries water, and then the outlet. Water is distributed through the channels and gates. Well, these are not so very important, but these are actually the under. So in under earth is there are tables, and I would say layers of sedimentary rocks, water level, hard rock. We usually call it bedrock. It's like mentioned over here as well. So this was the entire system of the Qanat system. Okay, now moving further to into the history a little bit. So yeah, northern Iran has Qanat which are 3,000 years old. It's a lot of time. The oldest and the largest Qanat is found in the city of Gonabad, which after 2,700 years still provides water to 40,000 people. Now, these numbers are a little bit, let's say, not updated, I must say, because what we saw in that video, they were claiming that it still provides metric tons. A metric ton is a very high number, a high unit of mathematics to measure the liquid volume. That a lot of tons of water, it's still being gallons, not tons, sorry, metric gallons. So a lot of cubic gallons of water is being taken out from the ground still till date after 3,000 years. So it's such a natural thing, something to really get amazed of. So during the rain means the governance, okay, the regime, the period of time when someone is ruling at the moment. So during the reign of the last of the Sassanid kings of Persia, Yazdegerd 3, 632 to 651, the Arabs invaded Persia, okay, and gradually replaced Zoroastrianism with Islam and incorporated Persia into the caliphate. So actually, they're telling here that when the Arabs conquered the Iran, the Persian region, which is today's modern Iran. So they're saying that as they conquered, so they spread the Islam as a religion, and they made Islam as an official religion of the place. Instead, where they used to follow Zoroastrianism before, which is a theory of their own prophet and their own prophecies. Okay, so yeah, moving further. Okay, yeah, this is also a very ancient place. So says that these are the tombs of the ancient Persian emperors at Nakshe Rustam near Persepolis. The second tomb from the left is Darius I. Okay, the second tomb from the left is Persepolis. Okay, so Darius one, and the one on the extreme right is of Darius II. One on the extreme right is of Darius II. Well, just look at the architecture. I mean, like it by these architectures, these doors, the entrance, they by themselves self are very amusing at the moment. Okay, so let's go to another page. Okay, guess we're done with the chapter over here. So In this chapter, we covered the introduction about Cyrus. We studied about the Zoroastrianism as a religion. We studied about Darius. We studied about the government system under the Darius reign, and the Royal Road as well. And in the Royal Road, in fact, we studied the example of CPAC. And hey, you know what? You can watch a couple of videos, collect some information about CPAC. Maybe ask your elders, your parents, about the CPAC, or maybe someone you know, a senior one who usually watches news a lot. Something really good to keep oneself updated with current affairs. Okay, current affairs, usually about what is going on in the government, what are the policies we're having, and about different government departments. Just like we studied about Provincial Assembly, National Assembly, the Senate of Pakistan. So yeah, keep getting this information, keep gathering this information. Uh, Today or tomorrow, it's definitely gonna be useful for you. And yeah, knowledge is fun, guys. To be honest, yeah. Okay, so the Qanat system, it was actually all about uh, the supply of water from a natural resource from heighted areas to the lower areas, and the purification process, no contamination, no air evaporation. It is all done on its own naturally. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll be definitely making videos for the other chapters as well. And yeah, give a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment, and yeah, until next video. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much.